Hey everyone, this is Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Wild Arms 3. Well, first let's thank the brave people of Egypt for throwing out their dictator of 30 years. Congratulations. And now let's continue on with Wild Arms 3. I tell you though, it is amazing watching history in action. It's been a pretty amazing week over there. Or a couple of weeks actually, but anyway, let's head over to the Ruins of Memory. I don't think I need any other preparation. One thing that I do want to mention is because somebody did ask about this. Do you find any other arms for your characters? No. Each character has one arm, except for Virginia, who has two. But, that's just because she dual wields. You don't find any other arms, you just upgrade what you have. And, normally I don't like that too much, but the upgrade system is pretty nice in this game. It makes a huge difference. It really does. I think there's a person in here we can talk to. Right, yeah. I think so long as you got the cutscene with Janus, you can find the place. No, we're not exactly looking for something to cross the dune's end, but sure, let's hear her out. Whoa! Yeah, there's vessels that can go over the sea, apparently. Alright. Okay. Can we get it? Oh. Oh, so this is what we need dragon fossils for. Yeah, that's what we need it for. Sure, we'll help you. Oh. Well, I guess we'll have to find some more dragon fossils. Yeah, we don't need to go over the sand right now anyway, so who cares? Did I talk to this guy? Man, the erosion here must be intense. Oops, didn't want to do that. Now, Roykman, basically the first time you enter a town, he'll always show up. But after that, it's random. Well, not so much random. He has a set pattern of towns he moves to. So right now, he'll, like, alternate between, Basker and this town here. So if I go in there again, he probably won't be in there. So I'd have to keep leaving and entering until he appeared there. Which is really annoying. Yeah, we're okay. Ruins of Memory is over here. Wonder how we get over there. Actually, that island is really tricky to get to, but we'll explore it later. Oh, there's some grass over there. Yeah, see, that was green. That means I could avoid it for free. Here we are in the Ruins of Memory. And a battle already. Alright. What do we got here? Ooh, some blue books and Spartoids. Let's see. Too bad we don't have enough for a mystic right now. Let's go like this. We can go ahead and use a fire gem here. No, I can't cast cremate right now. Oh well. Yeah, let's go like that. Blue books will cast off. One of the big problems, can these guys do it? I forget. Yes, they can. The blue books will cast Quicken on the Spartoys, and then they'll start using an attack called Gustgeist, which is really powerful for this point in the game. So try not to let the books cast Quicken on them. Or at least take the skeletons out quickly. Yeah. Ow! The books are weak to fire, obviously. And I got my fire gem back, which is nice. They have every other element, but not that that matters. Hey, you can steal Mega Berries from them. That's interesting. Not that we can steal yet, but whatever. Let's keep going. More blue books. I suppose it doesn't particularly matter because we don't have any... You know what I mean. We don't have a, we're not level 10 yet, so that's kind of a problem. Once we get to level 10, we can start taking advantage of switching mediums much easier. They just cast some spells on you. I don't even care. Yeah, refrigerate and pressure. Wow. It's Janus. What's he doing here? Oh, well, we kind of knew he was coming here, but still. I'm sure it is. Oh, apparently he's a good guy after all. Alright. But then we'd have to split the profits 7 ways, right? Oh well. Yeah, what are you thinking? Yeah, that's why I'm gonna turn my back. Clearly I won't be shot in the back or anything like that, you know. Oh, Virginia. Yeah, that's decent reasoning, I suppose. Huh. We never really find out much beyond that line. I mean, there's a reason why Janus likes Virginia so much. Why he's so interested in her. And I could probably tell you. Because the game is never going to tell you. But let me just put it like this. Virginia reminds Janus of somebody he used to know. That's basically the reason why he's so interested in her. If I remember his backstory right, some woman used to take care of him. And Virginia reminds him of this woman. Something to that effect. The only way you'd know that is by reading the manga. Which is really stupid. We got more of these guys. Let's see if I can take them out before, they get quickened. Like, this is a pretty good battle to demonstrate. No, there. Jet, unfortunately, is not fast enough. Oh well. Lame. Yeah, see, Gallows only hit 6 shots. Oh, we can get... So let's switch mediums now. And we can cast Cremate. I'm trying to target the first one there because he's got Quicken on him, so... Gustgeist, of course. Couldn't take him out, though. Probably should have used a Fire Jet, but... No, I probably wouldn't have killed him anyway. There'll be much more interesting battles later on, where I'll be switching mediums constantly, but not right now. I don't worry too much about personal skills because I switch mediums so much, but I mean, if you care, like right now, poison is a good one to be protected against. Good status ammo to be protected against, I mean. This is a dead end. Yep. That's what I thought. That's where we have to go, too, but we have to take the long way around. Let's keep moving here, and how do we get to this glass? Virginia, as much as I like you, I'm sorry, I have to do this. Break the glass! Wow, that's pretty suicidal there, Virginia. Talk about, taking one for the team. Oh, by the way, I'm much more awake today. You've also probably noticed that the characters move around in battle. That doesn't affect anything. It's just there for show. And you can't control that. It's not like Grandia. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I forget. It was something... a private message I got. Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, you want to extinguish those fires. Those blue flames there. I know somebody asked me why I don't seem to like Jet so much in battle. And it's really not so much that I don't like him in battle. In Wild Ops 3, you can essentially design your characters however you feel like. If you really wanted to have, say, Jet good with magic, you could do that. You could give him, you know, Aqua Wisp. And there you go. He's still not up to Gallows standard, but he's acceptable with magic now. And if you gave him all of the magic mediums, then when we eventually get them all, he'd have pretty good magic. But the problem is that, and the reason why you don't want to do something like that, is because Gallows already has the highest base magic, so he gets a much greater multiplier. Now, I mean, you could give Jet, for example, all of the attack mediums. But then you'd give Clive, who is already more powerful than Jet with physical attacks, so don't do that. I mean, you could give Jet the defense boosting mediums, but then you'd give him Virginia, who needs the survivability, and it is your main healer. So yeah, I mean, Jet just gets whatever's left over. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, you know, he just happens to be number 2 in... Jet's problem is he's number 2 in physical attacks and last in magic, and he doesn't have... Oh, a new enemy, and a Burge. And he also doesn't have, use ice gems, they're weak to that. He doesn't have, like Virginia has, Gatling. I mean, Jet has Gatling, but it's not as nearly as good as Virginia. He doesn't really excel at anything. He's number 2 in basically everything, or worse. So that means, Jet, you really want to use him for support, unless you want to use, unless you want to use, did I open the chest back here? I forget. Unless you want to, you know, you can if you want to set up, yeah, I did. If you want to set up your party differently. I mean, I've done challenges where I've made Clive my main mage. It's pretty silly to do that. Oh, yeah, I do need those. Huh. Teardrop, huh? Yeah, we'll deal with that later, I guess. Nothing we can do about that now. It's a reference to the first Wild Arms game, obviously. Yeah, we got all the treasure so far. But that's the nice thing about this game. You know, there are setups that are clearly better than others. But each setup you can do, and you can do pretty good with. I mean, using Jet as your main mage is more than possible. Using Clive as your main mage is more than possible. About the only thing you probably can't do is use Gallows as your main physical attacker. Actually, yeah, yes you can. There's a spell that makes that more than possible too. So yeah, I mean, you can do anything you want. So if you want some variety, you don't necessarily have to do what I'm doing. I'm just showing you the most effective and what I believe to be the most efficient setup for the game. That's my goal with my Let's Plays, to show you how to beat the game with relative ease. That's my goal for all of my Let's Plays. That's why, for example, in Grandia, I'm going to be setting up, you know, a couple of areas that are good for grinding, and I'm going to, well, do some minor grinding in that game. Because otherwise, I find that towards the end of Grandia, you get some pretty challenging boss battles, so we want to mitigate that. And that's why I'm going to be doing a lot of fusing in Persona 3, and transferring certain abilities. And here is where I have a question for you. Yeah, let's save here. You all want, yeah, I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out there. But I've said I was going to move Odin's Spear up, right? Do you want that game next? Uh-oh, we're locked in. Because I can do that game next without a problem. Hell, I could probably do it right now and be fine. I just completed a test run, and it's the kind of game where you really don't have to put a lot of work into it. Oops, don't do that. So I'm more than willing to do that game next instead of Grandia. But I'm curious as to whether or not I should keep Grandia... Not next, I pretty much... Well, if I do move Odin's Spear up, which I may or may not do, I mean, depends on your interest. If I do move Odin's Spear up, I'm debating moving Persona 3 up as well. And changing the order to Odin's Spear, Persona 3, and then Grandia. That's just something I'm thinking about, and I just want to hear your thoughts about that. And another thing that I'm sure someone's going to ask, yeah, I have the FES version of the game. And yes, I will be doing both the journey and the answer in that game. Okay, here we go. The first treasure chest. Well, whoever has the highest luck, send them. And we disarmed it. Excellent. If you fail, it might blow up. It says a booby trap, so either the chest would blow up, or which means I would lose all the items, including my fire gems, by the way. Or it would blow up the character and take away half their HP, half their current HP. I've also seen, there's also treasure chests that have status ailments on them, like it'll say poison trap activated. And if you fail, it'll poison the character who tried to open it. Huh, this statue looks a little different. Guess what we do here? Bomb it. I've just been playing a lot of Persona 3 lately. I'm actually almost finished with the first test run of the journey. I'm probably only going to test run the answer twice just because it's much simpler to do. We'll blow that up. We got some books here. This might interest you. No. There are bookshelves that require duplicators. Do not ever use a duplicator on them. They are all useless, with one exception. There is one bookshelf that we will be using a duplicator on. However, the rest of them do nothing but waste a duplicator. And that one in particular is some cruel joke by the developers. It says some really useless information. But let's go. I forget exactly what it says, but you can look it up. I think it's in the game script on GameFAQs. That's some badass boomerang skills right there. Get a memo pen and a growth egg. Do I want to do anything with that memo pen? Right, we don't need to equip it right now. What does it do? Okay, equipping. Effects against amnesia. If I equip that on Terror, and then I say, you know, I don't really want to equip that right now, and then so I delete it to remove it, right? Delete is not remove equipment. It is literally delete. If I allocate that memo pen and then I delete it to get rid of it off the gear, to get rid of the gear off the medium, I lose the gear forever. Yeah. That description, remove gear from medium, is wrong. It does not remove the gear from the medium. It deletes the gear forever. Be aware of that. Do not allocate unless you're sure you want it on that medium forever. It's not so bad with these things because you can easily get those later in the game. But things like really powerful and rare abilities, those things you want to be more careful with what you allocate. Sorry about the train in the background. And this is a duplicator chest. Quick post commentary, save the growth egg for later. Just trust me on that. Ooh, my luck is good. Oh, yeah, did you see that? That was a poison gas trap. But luckily, Clive was immune to poison gas, so in that case, if it is a trap and your character is immune to it, just send the character who's immune to it, even if they have really bad luck, because you'll still open the chest and nothing will happen because you're immune to it. Yeah. Remember this duplicator chest? We're going to come right back and open it. But we don't have a duplicator right now. And let's just do this. No. Do that. And next time, we'll go through that door. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will see you next time. Have a great day.